Order 66 destroyed the Jedi in a single night. 10,000 years of light extinguished by a sentence. But what if it failed? Not because of luck, not because Yoda sensed it coming, but because of one warning everyone ignored, and one Jedi who couldn't forget it. To understand how everything changes, you have to understand the man standing at the center of it all. By the final days of the Clone Wars, Anakin Skywalker is living 3 lives at once. To the galaxy, he's the hero with no fear, the Republic's golden warrior. To the Jedi Council, he's a problem, too powerful to dismiss, too reckless to trust. They seat him at their table as the Chancellor's representative, then deny him the rank of master to his face. And to Padme Amidala, he is a husband, a secret that breaks the Jedi Code every single day. It begins with the Chancellor, disguised as a righteous man. Palpatine has a story to tell. The tragedy of Darth Plague the Wise, a Sith Lord so powerful he could keep the ones he loved from dying. Anakin listens, and somewhere in the middle of that story, he realizes the old man isn't telling him a legend.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a Jedi.
Days later, the mask comes all the way off. Palpatine, the mentor, the friend, the one person who never judged him, speaks the words that end the Republic. The Sith Lord the Jedi have hunted for 13 years has been signing their orders, shaking their hands, and shaping Anakin Skywalker since he was 9 years old. And in that moment, 2 doors open in front of Anakin. Behind one, the Jedi, the Code, and Padme's death foretold. Behind the other, the dark side, and a promise that love never has to end in loss. In the story we know, Anakin walks to Mace Windu and does his duty. He reports the Chancellor, but Anakin's heart never left that office. Mace Windu doesn't hesitate. He gathers 3 masters, Kit Fisto, Aegon Kohler, Saesee Tiin, and boards a gunship for the Senate district. So Anakin sits, alone in the council chamber as the sun bleeds out over Coruscant, and the whisper will not stop. If Palpatine dies, Padme dies. The only man who can save her is about to be executed for treason. He breaks, he runs for the hangar, and this is where our galaxy and theirs split apart. Because in the story, we know, Anakin leaves here alone to head towards the Chancellor's office. But this time, there is an intervention of another Jedi Master, Master Shak Ti, but Shak Ti carries a ghost of her own. Months ago, she stood in a medical bay and listened to a clone trooper named Fives rave about chips in their heads. She read the report. She signed the report. She never believed the report. So tonight, when the Chosen One comes tearing through the hangar with terror in his eyes on the night the Chancellor is being arrested, she doesn't lecture him. She doesn't block his path. She says, "I'm coming with you." By the time they arrive, the office is a graveyard. Only Mace Windu still stands. Anakin bursts in just as Windu disarms him.
Anakin, I told you it would come to this. I was right. The Jedi are taking over!
Then lightning erupts from his fingertips. Windu catches it on his blade, and the storm folds back into Palpatine's own face.
You can't. He must stand trial.
He has control of the Senate and the courts. He's too dangerous to be left alive.
And there it is, the same half-second that destroyed the galaxy. Anakin's hand drifting toward his saber, Padme's face in his mind, Windu's arm beginning to fall.
Master Windu, wait! Don't do this!
Shak Ti steps into the room and speaks to Anakin, not to Mace.
He's lied to you about everything. Just like he lied to a soldier named Fives.
Recognition flickers across Anakin's face. The crazed clone in the ray shield.
Fives was right, Anakin. There are kill switches inside every clone in the Republic, aimed at every Jedi. And only one man could have put them there.
For one heartbeat, Sidious's mask slips. The plan depended on Anakin facing this moment alone. And a cornered Sith does not surrender. He plays his final card. From the floor, half ruined, Sidious rasps into the comlink hidden in his sleeve. Execute Order 66. Across the galaxy, the signal lands. On Megiddo, on Felucia, on Cato Nemoidia, clones raise their blasters and gun down the generals they bled beside for 3 years. Make no mistake, in this galaxy too, Jedi died tonight. Out on the far rim, beyond anyone's reach, the Order works exactly as designed. But at the heart of the Republic, something goes wrong. In the 501st Barracks, Captain Rex hears the words "Execute Order 66" and feels nothing. No voice in his skull. No good soldiers follow orders. Just a cold drop of dread in the memory of a dying brother in his arms. Around him, a handful of troopers snap their weapons up, eyes gone empty, and they are tackled to the floor by their own squad mates. Clone against clone, brother dragging down brother. Because months ago, after she signed a report she never believed, Shak Ti did something quiet, something unauthorized. Under the cover of routine medical screenings, tumor checks, the files said, she ordered the inhibitor chips pulled from the battalions closest to the Jedi. Sidious built a weapon out of 1 million loyal soldiers. He never imagined someone would believe the one soldier who found out. Fives died screaming the truth to people who called him insane. Tonight, months after his death, Fives saves the Jedi Order. In the ruined office, the Dark Lord of the Sith is out of armies, out of masks, out of lies that anyone believes.
Anakin, she will die. You've seen it. Everything you fear is coming, and only I know how to stop it. Kill them, and I will save her.
The same whisper, the same 2 doors. But this time, Anakin isn't standing in front of them alone. And this time, he can see what's behind door number 2. A man who built an army with kill switches aimed at children. Anakin looks at the thing on the floor that raised him since he was 9 years old.
You don't know how to save her, and you only know how to make me afraid. He stands trial, Master. Not for the Jedis, for the Republic. The galaxy hears everything. The chips, the war, all of it. If we kill him in the dark, his lie lives forever.
The trial of Sheev Palpatine is broadcast to every world in the Republic. The galaxy watches the Camino records unsealed. The chip, pulled from a cloned skull, held up before the Senate. The audio of a chancellor's voice ordering the death of every Jedi child. Whole star systems that cheered his emergency powers go silent. The war ends not with a parade, but with a reckoning, because both armies, clone and droid, answer to the same man. And the Jedi face a reckoning of their own, because the truth that saved them is also an indictment. A clone warned them, and they buried him. A Sith ran their republic for 13 years, and they never saw it. And their chosen one came within half a second of falling, not because he was weak, but because he was afraid. And the code gave him nowhere to carry that fear except into the dark. So the order changes, slowly, imperfectly. It starts when Anakin Skywalker stands before the council and confesses everything. The marriage, the visions, the office. He waits for exile. Instead, Obi-Wan rises and stands beside him. Months later, Padme gives birth to twins, Luke and Leia Skywalker, and their father is in the room, hands shaking, completely unafraid for the first time in years. In the temple, they raise no statue to the man who saved the Jedi. Just a small plaque in the hall of the 501st with a 5 etched into the stone. He told the truth. Someone finally listened.